Hello all, welcome back. Let's perform a quick Oracle Linux installation. So the good folks at Oracle have made access to the software repositories free. So if you are planning to switch from CentOS, you can use Oracle Linux. So select the time zone, press done. NTP will not work right now because network is disabled by default. We turn on network and we go back. We configure, if you don't want to use KDM, you can disable that. Then we select our NTP on again because I like to keep my network enabled. Set the installation source, select your hard drive, create a root user, click done twice to confirm if it's a weak password. I will not recommend you use a weak password. Then create a new user, make the user as administrator so we can use sudo privileges. Hit the password, click done twice again. If it's a weak password, you can select multiple software selections. So I'm going to perform a minimal install over here, and I will install GNOME. Click done and click begin installation. So once the installation is complete, remove your installation media and hit reboot system, and you will be prompted with Oracle Linux login screen. You enter your password and you will come to this screen. This is like the GNOME configuration screen. Select your language, click next, select your keyboard layout, hit next. Start using Oracle Linux. I'm going to close the GNOME help. I'm going to change the default resolution of this one because it looks a bit finicky. So you can use xrandr for that. Xrandr-s followed by your resolution. I'm sorry, you have to specify your resolution with an X in the middle. If you look at this, it's like a relatively small operating system. It's not having pretty much packages installed. It's having like 4 wallpapers. If you go to details, you can see this is an Oracle Linux Server Edition version 8.3. You can see your device name, you can see OS type. If you click update, it's going to open up the GNOME software. You can download. If you want, you can restart and update. I'm going to close that. You can use yum to install or update your software packages. So I haven't done any subscription, but you can see the software downloads are working. So I'm going to hit Y and hit enter. So if you type uname-r, you can see Oracle's Linux is having version 4.18 at the time of recording the Linux kernel version. So basically you are having this ULN registration. If you want support from the good folks at Oracle, you can use a registration. So it's fairly simple. You need to pay for a subscription and you need to enter your username, password. It's telling me like I'm not going to get this features, but we have the software update working already. That's all it matters. Click close. So if you want to do like a group installation, you can perform yum group list. So it will give you like the list of available groups. So if you want to do, like install something, you can use yum group install and specify which group you want to install inside the quotes. If you use the top utility and see distribution by default without much packages, it's using just 956 megabytes. I have allocated just 2 gigabytes of RAM, and if you see the space used by the distribution, you can see it's just using 3.6 gigabyte for your root